Why are we all always in the future or in the past and barely in the present? We're always overthinking, trying to find a reason, trying to connect dots, trying to have a reasoning for, oh, this thing happened because of that thing, this thing happened because of that thing, this, that, and that, and that. Trying to make imaginary lines, imaginary curves to just make a sense, make a reasoning out of almost everything in life, but there is no reasoning to it. There is no reasoning. You just can't put one and one and just hope that you will get two in this world. There are many factors that play. There are many factors that just are out of your control, that you can't do nothing about it. And even if you can do, you have to actually do it. You can't just overthink and just hope that it will happen or it will come true. To worry about the future, to worry about something that hasn't happened and probably won't happen, it really won't happen. All this pain and all this misery that we are suffering, 80% of it is because it's all in our head. We are just constantly thinking and thinking and thinking, imagining scenarios in our head which probably won't even happen. That's the thing. It will never happen in your lifetime, but you think about it, like, why are we all like this? If anyone have any answer or logical sense that can answer this question of mine, please share it with me, because I want to know, why are we like this? Are we programmed like this? Were we supposed to be like this? What is happening here? And every time I just take a deep breath and think about this present moment, it hits different. It's way better than just thinking about future. It's not perfect like the imaginary future that I have in my head or the excellent past that I had in my head. It's not perfect, but it's real, which the future and the past can't say, because it's all in my head. I think it's because the present is bad right now, or we're just going through bad phases in our life, so we just predict the future, try to imagine the future, try to picture a beautiful future and all that. Or we are just traumatized from our past and just try to run away from it. We're just trying to escape from the past, the present, and just made a perfect future. But will that happen? Until when will we just stop and not try to escape from the present? We can't escape it. It will happen no matter what. The only thing we can escape is actually future and past. We can't escape present. So but we are doing the complete opposite. Almost 60-70, more than half of our life we are living in the future. Why is it? Is it just me, or is it happening to everyone? They are just constantly thinking about future, that I would do this in the future, I would do that in the future. They wake up in the morning, they think about, oh, I will do this during the lunchtime, or I would do this during evening, I would do this in the morning, but evening, night. And then the morning slips by without actually thinking about morning. While we are doing something, so let's say an example, you are eating something in the morning, but instead of focusing on the food or just focusing on the morning, you are focusing on the future. What will happen to you throughout the day? What will happen to you in like some days later? That's just it. But shouldn't it be that we are focusing on the food, the thing that we're doing right now? That makes the most logical sense, but human brain is just too complex and weird, and how does it work? We don't know. We are easily programmable. If a group of people said something it's true, then people might agree. Like flat earth believers, all those conspiracy theorists. I am quite intrigued by some of those conspiracy theories, and many of them came out to be truth. But there are some wild stuffs that people just agree because other people agree. So Are we just easily programmable, manipulated, I would say, constantly living in the future and just lamenting over past? You would never know how the present slipped by. Months move fast, years move fast, decades move fast, time just goes and goes and goes. And this phenomenon is happening to many people after COVID. Before COVID, I think, and I believe before COVID, we were not so much addicted to our phones. We were not thinking about, oh, this would happen in the future, I would do this, that, and that, and that. We were mostly, I won't say all the time, but most of the time we were in present. So that's why present felt longer than it is feeling right now. After COVID, most of us are all in our phones. Months pass by, years pass by. Like, how is it 2026 already? COVID genuinely feels like yesterday. The first wave of COVID and the second wave of COVID. How is it already 6 years? It started in 2019, at the end of 2019, so 2020, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Technically 7 years. And it felt like 7 months. How is this happening? Is it just me, or I don't know? And this is the result of constantly thinking and looking towards the future instead of being in the present and looking at the present environment. Yeah, it is also the human psychology to mostly not be satisfied of what you have right now and always look for something that's better for you. Let's say an example, someone has a bike, he will look to someone who has a car. Someone has a car, he will look to someone who has a private jet, and this, that, and fourth. And it happens in everything. If you are someone with a low salary, you will look towards someone with a medium salary, and if you are someone with a medium salary, you will look towards someone with a high salary, and it just goes on and on. I think we are just never satisfied. We just want better for ourselves, and this feeling of dissatisfaction leads to nothing but projecting towards the future but not living in the present. We are always looking high towards the future so that we can have a better future, have a better life and everything, and this just leads to living in the future instead of living in the present. And that's why we are all just constantly and collectively feeling that time is just passing by way faster than it is actually supposed to pass by. And living life, this is no fun at all. Life just becomes boring, dull, and you just become numb, like an NPC, just there to fill the voids and nothing to be in, not having like some sort of personality, not having some sort of fun, just there existing, basically dead from inside but just living. I don't know how to say it. If I have to give an example for this scenario, let's say you are someone who is planning to go on travel. So if you plan almost everything is already decided, nothing out of the box is happening. You already planned it. You planned that you will see this place, you saw it, and you see the next place, you saw it, this. In your head, you would constantly be like, okay, this is done, this is done, this is done, this is done. And instead of being in that place, you would constantly think of the next place, the next place, the next place, what to do after this. While in the other case scenario, if you just didn't plan that much, if you just didn't think that much about the future, and you were just like, let's just do it, and you were in that same place, but you would look at it something like unique because you didn't thought about it before like that. And that's how different it felt. So I don't know, I explained it much better, or I don't know, that's the example that came in my mind. So yeah, and now it started to rain. I'm looking outside the window. Rain, wind, lightning, thunder, everything is just coming. I can feel some drops. Some drops just hit me. Yeah, and I'm just living in present. It really is beautiful to just be alive and not constantly think about future. Yeah, that's it for the video. Thank you for watching. If you are watching,